Is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that some of the qualities that coaches try to get from their players is the same that God is trying to get from his children. In 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58, therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. Do your best, give your best, work your hardest, leave it all out there. That is the goal of the Christian life. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here in Fayetteville, Lincoln County High School, now time for the nightcap of the doubleheaders. The Lawrence County boys get ready to take on Lincoln County. AJ Good joined by Dusty Kaiser as our heart rate is coming down after that thrilling finish in the girls' game as the Lady Cats defeated Lincoln County, gave the Lady Falcons their first district loss of the season, 52-50. Take a look at both sides. Lawrence County on the road, 20-5 overall, 4-3 within their district. Their head coach is Joe Wilson. The other side for Lincoln County, 4-17 overall, 1-6 within the district. Their head coach is Mark Cornelius. And Dusty, Wildcats coming off back-to-back losses, both of them in overtime. After thrilling finishes there, one at Page and one at home to Tullahoma. What the Wildcats need to do to bounce back and pick up a big district win and hopefully sweep out, get that 2 seed in the tournament.
We got to finish tonight. I mean, you got to finish on both ends of the court, but when you get a 5-point lead, we just got to finish.
You're absolutely right on that. And Lincoln County coming in a man down. Their leading scorer, Eli Ogle, has been dismissed from the team for violating team rules. We were told off-air what they were, and trust me when I say this, he deserved it. So,
yeah, you can't play ball and act like that.
No, not at all. So Mark Cornelius did the right thing and kept them off the team, and so they actually play the top seed in Page very closely in their last game on Friday, right here in a 7-point loss. Take a look at both starting lineups here for both sides. Starting first with the Falcons, you got Jackson Mullins, Kenny Squires, Jack Massey, Logan Carter, Reese Smith. That will be your starting 5 for Lincoln County, wearing their white uniforms. Blue numerals outlined in red. For Lawrence County, got their purple uniforms on. White numerals outlined in gold. Their starting lineup will be Jacabry Stevenson, Alex Bedford, TJ Gobble, Luke Maddox, and I'm missing one, Logan Boswell. Also, we thinking about Cade today, and just thinking about Cade right there. We can keep Cade, let you know we're thinking about you, praying for you, and love the progress you're making. Keep up the hard work, man. We're all pulling and praying for you as we're getting ready to introduce each starting lineup. And last time these two played, Dusty, it was back on January 13th, Lawrence County came away with a 17-point, 66-49 win. And the game got a little close at times, but really Lawrence County got out to a 10-point lead, and this is kind of where it stayed for the entirety of that game.
Yeah, they didn't look back. That was the game they finished. They shot the ball well, and if I ain't mistaken, I think I was there, and they actually shot the free throws that night was really good.
Really, for Lawrence County, and they shot the ball extremely well against Tullahoma. Difference was Tullahoma shot it extremely well, especially there in the second half. This team, though, on the road has kind of struggled a bit. But the key to this team, they're going to shoot a lot of threes. They don't make any apologies for it. It's kind of their identity. It's what they do. They aim to shoot anywhere between 25 and 30 threes per game. And really, if they shoot 30% or 40% tonight, this one's not going to be close.
Oh, no, they'll run them plumb out of their own gym.
When you look at Lincoln County, again, obviously without their leading scorers been dismissed from the team, they've had some injury issues here in the last couple of weeks. What do they need to do against this Lawrence County team to keep it close, maybe come out with the win?
They're going to play man-to-man, and they're going to have to play that three. They're going to play defense on the three up front.
We're introducing the starting lineups. A packed house here in Fayetteville. What to be expected here with Lincoln County. Their fan base always packs out their home gym here in Lincoln County, and they travel with them very well as we've seen. Gotta love a passionate fan base, especially for high school sports. Speaking of passionate fans, Lawrence County faithful, as expected, has made the almost hour trip here from Lawrenceburg, and they've showed out pretty well here tonight as well.
They have. I'm so appreciative of our fan base. Student section probably could travel a little better.
Good, decent student section here for Lincoln County. They were passing out Little Caesars pizza before the game, and sad none of it came up this way.
They're doing it right now. He's got two.
The officials are ready. Both sides are ready. It's time for Wildcat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Lawrence County wins the tip. Luke Maddox here, as at the Lincoln County logo. Man-to-man put on by the Falcons. Logan Boswell now straight away drives, kicks out to Bedford. Bedford kicks out to Stevenson. Stevenson now to Maddox. Maddox skip pass over to Boswell at the other wing. Now inside to Gobble. Right hand, left hand off the glass and in. Good start here for the Wildcats. They lead it 2-0. That one's almost stolen away. A 2-on-1 coming. Mullins, nice pass. That one's no good there. Rebound is Gobble. Coming the other way. Maddox hands over to Stevenson. Now to Boswell. Thinks about a three. Drives. Runner up. No. Rebound Massey. They bring this one the other way. Massey has it across the timeline. Over to Smith. Now to Mullins. Swing it over here to Squires in the corner for three. No. And the rebound's won by Squires. They throw it down low. Blocked out of bounds there by Luke Maddox.
Gracie Trisdale took it off the forehead.
Now three here in the corner from Massey. Rattles out. Rebound Bedford. They bring it the other way. Bedford has it. Picks up his dribble. Now hands over to Maddox. Over to Stevenson. Minute 10 in. Lawrence County leading it 2-0. Bedford crosses over. Drives. Ooh, looked like they walked. Boswell in the corner for three. Front iron no good. Rebound Maddox. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot two. That will go, I believe, on Smith. Actually, Logan Carter. That's his first, team's first pair of free throws coming up here for Luke Maddox. First shot on its way. And doesn't get the friendly bounce. Blake's long now into the game. Checking out will be Alex Bedford. Squires will check out. Checking in will be Maddox Franklin for Lincoln County. Next free throw from Maddox on its way. Off the front iron, no. Rebound Mullins. Mullins here as the press is put on by Lawrence County. He gets it across the timeline for the Falcons. Long pass here in the corner to Franklin. He'll try corner three. Back iron, no. And that one's going to get knocked out of bounds and will go to Lawrence County. Maddox with it across the timeline for the Wildcats and over to Boswell. Now to Blake Long. Swings over to Jacabry Stevenson. Drives the baseline. Runner up and in. Stevenson's first points. Lawrence County leads it 4-0. Coming the other way. Carter picks up his dribble. Bounce pass into Massey. Massey, that one's tipped out of bounds and will stay with the Falcons. Good defense there by Jacabry Stevenson.
Those quick hands.
6:02 remaining in the first. Lawrence County leading 4-0. Smith takes it out to the right of the Falcon basket. Gets it in the Massey. Massey on the baseline. Tough shot blocked by Gobble into the hands of Boswell. Quickly the other way to Stevenson. Right hand to layup. No. Rebound Carter. Now this one's racing the other way. Massey. Turnaround jumper. That one banks in. His first points leads down to 4-2. Stevenson with it. Now out to Gobble. Gobble thinks about a three. Now into the hands here of Maddox. Now Maddox kicks out here to Boswell. Into the hands of Blake Long. Long pass to Stevenson. He'll try corner three. Knocks it down. He's got five. It's a 7-2 Wildcat lead. Smith with it. Now back to Mullins. Mullins. Bounce pass over to Smith. Now in the Massey. Massey will try a three. Back iron, no, and off the guide wire, and will go to Lawrence County. Subs coming in will be Drake Osborne and Alex Bedford. Maddox and Gobble will check out. Alex Bedford bringing across the timeline for the Wildcats. 3 minutes into the first. Now over to Stevenson. Stevenson.
Oh,
Bounce
yeah.
pass here to Boswell off the glass. Can't get it to go. And a foul will go against Boswell. That's his first, team's first. Subs coming in. Mullins and Wilk Peck into the game. Massey and Logan Carter will check out. Hayden Swinford is into the game as well. Excuse me, it's out Hayden Swinford. That's Brady Wiseman. Mullins with it here. He'll get across the timeline. And Lobs this one into the hands of Pack. Pack. And just throws that one to the hands of Joe Wilson. First turnover for either side. 4:38. He just casually got it. Bedford with it now for Lawrence County. Walks across the timeline over to Stevenson. Stevenson, long pass over to Long. He'll try corner three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Wiseman. With it now is Smith. Smith guarded here by Bedford. Man-to-man put on by the Wildcats. Franklin, now to Smith. Into the paint. And we're going to get a foul called here against Lawrence County. That's going to go into Jacabry Stevenson, his first. Maddox and Gobble back into the game. Checking out will be Stevenson and Boswell. Massey back in. Gets it into Wiseman. Wiseman will try corner three, and he knocks it down. Their first three made. It's a 7-5 Wildcat lead. Bedford. Now the long straight away. Now to Maddox. Thinks about three, drives. Tough shot up. Rolls it in. Luke with his first points leads now out to 4. And then Maddox is going to get called here for the foul. That's his first, team's third. Yeah, Massey here taking it out to the right of the Lawrence County basket. 3:50 remaining in the first. 4-point Wildcat lead. Bounce pass into Carter. Carter back in the game. He'll get across the timeline. Drives. Runner up. No. Rebound Bedford. Bedford now coming the other way with it across the timeline. Now to Gobble. Gobble will try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound Mullins. Mullins across the timeline and walks. Second turnover against the Falcons. 3:30 remaining. Back into the game will be Reese Smith. Checking out will be Brady Wiseman. Long and Stevenson. Stevenson back in. Long is out. Gobble. Boswell, excuse me. They sub a lot. Osborne out. Original starting lineup in for the Wildcats. Give and go there, and that one's intercepted there by Massey. First turnover by the Wildcats, and then Stevenson, the steal of his own, goes up and in. He's got 7 points. First points off turnovers for either side. 11-5 is a Wildcat lead. Smith now over to Mullins. Mullins now gets it over to Carter. Carter bounce pass over to Mullins. 3 minutes left. He almost walked again. 5 output on here by the Falcons. Gets over to Massey. Massey now to Mullins. Goes it to Franklin. He'll try corner three. No. Rebound Stevenson. Stevenson now to Gobble. Gobble will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound Bedford. Bedford backs down his opponent. Shot up, no. Rebound Smith. Now coming the other way will be Mullins, and he'll be fouled here by Boswell. That's Logan's second, the team's fourth. There are free throws coming up for Jackson Mullins. First shot on its way, and he hits it. Subs coming in. Long will come in for Boswell. Franklin out. Squires in for the Falcons. It's free throw for Mullins on its way, and he gets it in. His first points. Falcons 2 of 2 from the line. 4-point Lawrence County lead. Long with it. Long pass ahead to Carter Hughes, who checks into the game. And a lob in the Gobble off the glass and in. TJ here with 4. It's a 6-point lead. Over now to Smith. Smith to Carter in the corner. Into Massey in the paint. Spins. Tough shot up. No. Rebound Stevenson. Jacabry racing the other way. Drives. What a move. Left-handed layup. No. Rebound Carter Hughes. His shot is up. No. And he's fouled. They'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Third offensive rebound by the Wildcats. That will go on Mullins, his first. Carter Hughes here at the line to shoot 2. First shot on its way. Senior does nothing but net. Sub coming in for Lincoln County will be Maddox Franklin again. And Kenny Squires will check out. Squires is dealing with knee problems and a couple other injuries as well, but toughing it out here tonight. Free throw from Hughes on its way. Nothing but net again. Sub coming in will be Alex Bedford. TJ Gobble now will check out for the Wildcats. 8-point lead for Lawrence County. Minute 52 left in the first. Press coming on. It's Massey. He's guarded here by Maddox. And, he stepped over the timeline and stepped back. Mullins with a nice give and go with Massey. Blocked by Long, and they call a foul. That is Blake's first, team's fifth. That looked like a clean block from here, but Jack Massey will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, it did, but the official's standing right there, and he should have called over and back.
Yeah, a step over, and Jack Massey here at the line to shoot two. Falcons 2 of 2 from the line so far tonight. First shot, no good. Sub coming in for the Falcons, Carson Thompson seeing his first action as Logan Carter will check out.
A lot of sub in this first quarter.
Typical for Lawrence County. Didn't see a lot of subbing last time for Lincoln County. Next free throw from Massey. He hits 1 of 2 for, he's got 3 points. It's a 7-point Lawrence County lead. Max quickly the other way to Stevenson. Now to Long. Long, skip pass over to Carter Hughes. Hughes now to Bedford. Bedford now to Maddox straight away. Now back to Bedford. Bedford dribbles, spins, kicks out to Stevenson. Thought about a deep three, pulls it down now to Hughes straight away. Hughes dribbles, drives, and he walks. Second turnover against the Wildcats. Wiseman now back in. Checking out will be Jackson Mullins for the Falcons. Minute 18 left here in the first, a 7-point Lawrence County lead. Lincoln County taking it out, Jack Massey. And gets it in to Thompson. Thompson across the timeline, guarded here by Blake Long. Now hands over to Massey. Massey spins, tries to go back to Thompson and does, and then Thompson walks in the paint. Fourth turnover against the Falcons. TJ Gobble back into the game here for the Wildcats. Checking out. Here's Luke Maddox. Blake Long bounce pass into Alex Bedford, and with the minute 5 mark left in the first. The 2 to 1 minute mark here has kind of been just kind of trudging along here. Stevenson now in the Long. Long pass over to Carter Hughes. He'll try a corner three. No. And Blake Long comes up with the rebound, and the Long is fouled. I believe it's going to be on the floor.
It is.
It's on Reese Smith, his first, team's third. Long here will take it out to the right of the basket. Gets it in the Gobble. Gobble dribbles out, now to Hughes. Hughes now to Bedford. 45 seconds left. Bedford brings it out to the Lincoln County logo. Now over to Stevenson. Stevenson, give and go here with Gobble. Gobble, right-handed hook shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Thompson. And then we get a foul here against Jacabry Stevenson. Jacabry picks up his first, team 6. Maddox back in the game. Stevenson will check out. Wiseman is out. And Hayden Swinford with his first action for Lincoln County is in. 34.5 seconds left here in the first. Reese Smith with it. We'll walk it across the timeline. And over to Massey. Massey now to Swinford. Swinford back to Massey. Well beyond the three-point line. Now to Swinford near the corner. Dribbles out to the right wing. Back to Massey. 15 seconds left over to Swinford. Swinford now to Massey. Massey spins in the paint, picks up his dribble, kicks out to Swinford, and then that pass is intercepted by Bedford. 5 seconds left. Bedford, pull-up jumper. In. Rattles home his first points of the game. And that will end the first quarter. Lawrence County with a 17-8 lead after 8 minutes of play. We'll take a short break and have the start of the second quarter. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Lincoln County, Lawrence County's boys lead at 17-8 after the end of the first quarter as we start the second. Mullins back into the game. Now hands over to Reese Smith. Now to Massey. Pull-up jumper. Banks, no. Rebound, Luke Maddox. Max now the other way to Blake Long. Runner up, no. And he's fouled to go to the line here to shoot two. It'll go on Jackson Mullins, his second, team's fourth. Pair of free throws coming up here for Blake Long. First shot on its way, back iron, no good. It's free throw from Long, and nothing but net. It's 1 of 2. It's a 10-point Lawrence County lead. Wildcats now 3 of 6 from the line. Quickly the other way, Maddox Franklin now to Smith. Smith, and we get up. Oh, that's a very weak call against Blake Long. That's his second, team 7. Wiseman now into the game. And Mullins will check out. And Carter Hughes into the game. Will come in for Blake Long. Of all the fouls I've seen this season, that's probably the weakest.
I ain't got no words.
Same crew let J.C. Scott get tackled underneath the basket. First free throw hit there by Reese Smith. Gets his first point of the game. They didn't, they called it a jump ball.
Jump ball on that one.
Blake makes a little bit of contact. It's a block foul. Next free throw here from Smith. He hits them both. Squires back into the game. Franklin will check out for the Falcons. 8-point Lawrence County lead at 18-10. 22 seconds into the second. No pressure coming up here for the Falcons in a man-to-man. Luke Max across the timeline has it straight away. Now over to Gobble at the left wing. Gobble lobs it into Bedford on the low block. Backs down his defender. Goes up and he's fouled. That will go on. Wiseman picks up his first, team's 5th. Pair of free throws coming up for Alex Bedford. Bedford with 2 points so far on the night. First shot on its way, and rattles home. Franklin back in, and Squires is out for Lincoln County. Next free throw. Bedford shot rattles in and out. Rebound Carter. Coming the other way, Franklin now to Wiseman. Drives a baseline, picks up his dribble, bounce pass over to Smith. He'll try deep 3. Gets it. He's got 5. This is the second three-pointer made by Lincoln County. It's a 6-point lead. Drake Osborne's going to try a corner 3. That misses. Offensive rebound Gobble. Turnaround shot, no. Rebound Hughes. His shot is off the glass and in. So, a pair of offensive rebounds. Carter Hughes with this. Now he's got 4 points. Now it's going to be Franklin on the other side. He misses. Rebound Luke Maddox. Coming the other way, Bedford in the corner. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. And that one's tipped into the hands of Massey.
Oh, yeah,
and that one is stolen away. Good defense by TJ Gobble. Luke Maddox for 3. Nothing but net. Now a timeout's going to be called here by Mark Cornelius with his team trailing by 11. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Lincoln County, they've used their first timeout. Mark Cornelius did. It was a 30-second, not a full timeout. Lawrence County with their largest lead of the game at 11, 24-13. 6:20 remaining here in the opening half. Smith with it at the timeline over to Swinford, who checked in. Now to Smith, tries to throw it down low, and it's intercepted by Carter Hughes. Now to Luke Maddox. 7 turnover by the Falcons. Bedford. Now over to Maddox. He'll drive into the paint. Runner up. No, and a foul will be called here, and Maddox will go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go against Thompson. That's going to be his first, team 6th. There are free throws coming up here for Luke Maddox. First shot on its way. It's the friendly bouncing in off the front iron, the back iron, and then finally the net.
Forgiving rims over here.
Next free throw from Max off the front iron, no. Rebound Smith. Smith brings it the other way. Max now with 6 points. Then Wiseman. The swing over to Swinford. Here to Franklin in the corner for 3. Rattles out, no. Rebound Bedford. Alex with 4 rebounds already. He has it the other way. Lincoln County now 3 of 17 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. Gobble, dribbles, drives, dishes to Hughes on the low block. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Smith. Smith drives, tough shot up, no. Rebound Maddox, knocked out of bounds by Thompson. Checking into the game will be Colton Tucker and Logan Boswell. Checking out is Carter Hughes, Drake Osborne, and Alex Bedford. Don't know who the other sub was. Jacaber Stevenson came in. Gobble with it now. He's trapped here in the corner and throws it off of Franklin. Will stay with the Wildcats. Getting in the Maddox. Max now dribbles, drives, backs down the defender, kicks out the Tucker. And Tucker loses it, regains possession. Now over to Boswell. Boswell picks up his dribble, now to Tucker. Swings over to Maddox. Maddox, skip pass over to Boswell. He'll drive the baseline. Nice pass down low, but it's intercepted by Swinford. Thompson coming the other way over to Smith. It's actually Thompson on the interception. Swinford with it in the corner. Now to Smith. Smith drives. Tough layup up, no. Rebound Gobble. TJ now bringing it the other way. Drives. Tough move, and an offensive foul called against TJ Gobble. Picks up his first, the team's 8th. Just their 4th turnover. Checking into the game now will be Kyle Kelly. Checking out will be Carson Thompson. Smith with it now. 4:40 remaining here in the opening half. Lawrence County up 12. Gets it in to Swinford. Kicks out to Franklin. Now back to Smith. He has it just in front of the Lincoln County logo. Now out to Swinford. Back to Smith. Lawrence County in that matchup zone. Now we have a travel called against Smith. Great turnover. I don't know where that came from. It looked pretty like he was doing the right thing as Jack Massey checks into the game. I don't think he picked up his pivot foot.
I don't think he did either.
Stevenson.
These guys see whatever.
Colton Tucker with it. In the paint. Kicks out here to Stevenson. Now to Boswell. He'll try a deep 3. Off the front iron. No. Rebound Franklin. Now over to Jack Massey. Walks across the timeline. Lawrence County now 2 of 10 from 3. Franklin picks up his dribble. Now that was a walk. Over to Wiseman. Now to Swinford. I guess it was a makeup. With it now is Kelly. Kelly walked. Now Swinford with it. Loses that one. Regains it. Shot up and in. His first points. It's a 10-point Lawrence County lead. Coming quickly the other way. Logan Boswell. Now to Colton Tucker. Here to Gobble. Gobble thinks about 3. Now to Tucker. Tucker drives. Runner up. No. Rebound Swinford. Now over to Massey across the timeline for Lincoln County. Throws it in the paint. Kelly. Fadeaway jumper. And in. His first points. And the lead is now down to 8. Across the timeline is Maddox. To Boswell, now to Stevenson. Now over to Tucker. Tucker back to Stevenson. Fakes a 3. Dribbles out. Now back to Tucker at the other wing. Now to Stevenson. Fakes the three, dribbles out, steps back, now to Tucker. Now to Maddox in the corner. Dribbles just inside the three-point line. Skip pass over to Stevenson in the corner for three. Knocks it down. He's in the double figures with 10. Lawrence County's lead is back out to 11. Swinford across the timeline with it. Picks up his dribble and gets it into Franklin. And Franklin, unfortunately, will be fouled there by Luke Maddox. Luke's second, team's ninth. Maddox Franklin here will go to the line for the front end of the 1-and-1. Subs coming in, Hughes, Osborne. As Boswell, Stevenson, and Maddox will check out. Who else checked in there, Dusty?
Carter Hughes, Jake
Alex
Osborne, and Bedford. I was having a look.
Free throw, missed. It's a rebound there by Carter Hughes. Bedford with it. Now to Hughes. Swings over to Tucker in the corner for three. No. Rebound Hughes. And that one is up and in. Who hit that? Carter Hughes with the rebound here in the putback. So I was looking down trying to get my stats in order here. Now Maddox Franklin for three. Nothing but net. His first points leads back down to 10. Bedford quickly the other way. Hands over. No, doesn't.
Oh.
Drives into the paint. Kicks out. Hughes. Now to Tucker. Tucker drives. Long pass to Bedford in the corner. He spins. Turnaround shot. No. Rebound Carter Hughes. Off the glass and in. Hughes having a big game here. He has got 8 points. The lead is out to 12. Franklin. Bounce pass. Now to Massey. And Kelly's shot is blocked into the hands of Bedford. Coming the other way. Bedford, gobble. Now to Bedford straight away. He'll drive. Right-hander layup off the glass. No. Rebound Kelly.
Oh, steal.
And almost on the way. Kelly. We thought that was going to be a walk. It wasn't. Then across the timeline is Massey. Massey pull-up jumper. No. Rebound Hughes. Hughes now with 6 rebounds. Bedford now will slow it down. Minute 10 left here in the half. Ran a couple minutes here. Now they hand over to Osborne. Now to Hughes. Now to Colton Tucker. I'm going to slow things down here a bit. Maybe playing for the final shot. Bedford has at the Lincoln County logo. 50 seconds left in the half. Tucker now to Bedford. Over to Osborne. Now to Bedford. Throws it into Hughes. Kicks out to Tucker. Tucker drives. Skip pass here to Osborne for three. Rattles out. No. Rebound Carter.
That's a carry.
There it was. 30 seconds left. Squires with it across the timeline over to Massey. Massey now to Squires. Over to Maddox. He walked. Over to Squires. 15 seconds left. Over to Massey. Back to Squires. Now 10 seconds left. Hands over to Maddox Franklin. Now to Massey. Bounce pass. What a pass over to Carter. Unbelievable. 2 seconds left. Bedford here for three off the front iron. No. And that will end the first quarter. First half, after 16 minutes of play. Lawrence County leads at 32-22. We'll take a short break, then have girls assistant coach Shane Carter here for a halftime interview. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at halftime of the boys' game, Orange County lead Lincoln County 32-22. We're joined by girls assistant coach Shane Clark. And Shane, this Lincoln County team, only one other team has defeated them this season, which was Coffee County. Beat them twice. You guys coming to their house here tonight, pick up a huge win.
Huge win. I mean, they're well coached, and Chad does such a good job every year, and they shoot the ball so well. We just had to reach back and really had a gutty effort from everybody that came in, and Coach Scott did an excellent job preparing the girls, and they went out and executed. It wasn't beautiful, but it's not going to be beautiful. I always said back when coached boys against Chad, and it was like every game we had was a dogfight, and it's the same way right now. If we wind up playing again in district tournament, it'll be another dogfight. And I don't know. We play 10 times, and it might be 5-5, but it's just a really good matchup. Those two teams. That was an excellent game. I mean, I think that was I feel like was a really good game to watch as a spectator, and I just think that both teams play extremely hard. They're both gritty. They shoot the ball so well. Lincoln shoots the ball so well from the outside. And just play so hard. The girls were great. I know a couple of them were so gassed. Katie was gassed, and I thought Katie really reached back when she was tired. And Coach Scott asked Coach Willis and me at one point. There's about 5 minutes left, and she said, "Does Katie need a break?" And I said, "Yep, on the way home. She can't come out until it's over."
Well, Coach,
she really reached back, and JC did too. Both of them really got tired.
Coach, your defense, you talk about how good of a team shooting Lincoln County is. You held them to 24% from the field, 25% from beyond the arc. Then you guys out-rebounded them 31-29. Your defense was outstanding tonight.
Thank you. We really, Coach Scott got so mad in the first half at one point because we gave up 2 transition baskets, and it went, a 5-point swing in a heartbeat. They scored 5 points. They hit a 3 and got a 2, and that's what we had said is if they get transition, if you don't get back on defense in transition, they're going to score at least 2, probably 3, and they're comfortable in that transition and beating you off the dribble and kicking it out and knocking it down. So I really felt like our defense, was just really propelled us. And the last 2 games, we've really gelled defensively. I just think that's, we said at the beginning of the year, you can play defense, you can handle a ball, and you can rebound every night. And like I said, rebounding and defense right there were 2 of the huge keys tonight. You're going to have nights you don't shoot as well, but you can do those 3 things every night if you really want to.
Yeah, you guys, your rocks there. Katie had 15. Emmy had 14 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. JC came close to a double-double. Her and Katie did. JC had 12. You guys needed those 3 tonight, and they stepped up in a big way.
Yeah, and there were some rebounds right there late in the game when Katie was gassed, and she just went up and got a rebound that, not many people can go up and get in our district. Just went up and just attacked the rebound, and it's the same thing. JC. Tired, played through foul trouble, and just gritty. And the thing with JC that I just like so well is she has such a good feel for the game and good instincts. She's like having a coach on the floor. And Amy did a good job battling. Every play she gets beat up and just comes back for more and slides over and takes hits. And that's huge. I always told her, hey, that's like, knocking down. That's as big as knocking down a 3. Bigger a lot of times. Sliding over and taking a hit, it just changes momentum, drawing a charge. And she's been very good with that this year, being unselfish. And and the other girls gave good contribution. And that's a thing right now that is really nice. Is every time somebody comes in, they give a positive contribution, and so that sure does help.
Shane, you guys are a busy week. You got a game tomorrow night at home against Marshall County. Then you got Spring Hill. We'll see you guys there tomorrow night.
Absolutely. 2 games left and it's tournament. So we just got to tell you one play at a time, one day at a time, and, take care of business tomorrow. Hopefully we got enough gas in the tank. Marshall County's very dangerous. They gave us that game. They gave us a game there, that, especially that first half, led us pretty good at the end of the first quarter. And they played Lincoln to within one possession until right at the end of the game. Played Page tough. I mean, Marshall's dangerous, so we got to be ready tomorrow night.
We'll see you there tomorrow night.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Take a short break here and have the start of the second half when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Lincoln County, the Lawrence County boys leading the Falcons 32-22 here at halftime. Taking a look at the first half stats. Gabriel Stevenson with the 10, Alex Bedford 3, TJ Gobble 4, Luke Maddox 6, Blake Long with 1, and off the bench with 8 is Carter Hughes. On the other side for the Falcons, Jackson Mullins with 2, Jack Massey with 3, Logan Carter 2, Lee Smith with 5 off the bench, Brady Wiseman with 3, Kyle Kelly, Hayden Swinford with 2, and Maddox Franklin with 3. Lawrence County, 12 of 34 for the field, shot 35%, 3 of 14 from 3, 21%. Lincoln County, 7 of 25 from the field, shot 28%, 3 of 10 from 3, 30%. Lawrence County forced 8 Lincoln County turnovers, got 7 points off those. Lincoln County 4 Lawrence County turnovers, no points. Lawrence County 8 offensive rebounds, 6 second chance points. Lincoln County 1 offensive rebound, no second chance points. And Dusty, it's kind of getting the feel of what we had in the previous time these two played, where they got it to a certain point and they just kind of went into cruise control. But as we've learned the last couple games, you can't go into cruise control with anyone in this district.
Yeah, our boys are going to come out here in the second half, and they're just going to put the pedal down and keep them going.
Lawrence County will start off with the ball to start the third quarter. Gobble gets it into Luke Maddox, now over to Logan Boswell. Original starting lineups in here for both sides. 2-3 zone by Lincoln County. Stevenson now over to Maddox. Now to Bedford. On the baseline to Gobble. Now down low to Boswell. Kicks out to Maddox. Swings over to Stevenson. Runner up. No. And a foul here will be against Jackson Mullins. Bedford. And we're back here. Sorry everybody. We had a plug get unplugged. Sorry about the sound issues there as Lawrence County turns it over, just their 5th of the game. Smith with it. Long pass over to Squires. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. And Jacaber Stevenson going to come up with the rebound. Now over to Luke Maddox. Fakes a 3. Now back to Stevenson. Stevenson drives, now kicks out the Maddox. Max now over to Bedford. Bedford now over to Maddox, now back to Bedford. Now to Stevenson at the left wing. Now Stevenson will try a 3. Off the corner, no. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball that goes to Lincoln County. Checking in will be Maddox Franklin here for the Falcons. Checking out will be Jack Massey. No subs for Lawrence County. 6:15 remaining in the third. Still a 32-22 Wildcat lead. Reese Smith across the timeline over to Squires. Picks up his dribble. Long pass here to Mullins. He'll try corner 3. Back iron, no. Rebound comes to Luke Maddox. Racing the other way, and then that one's going to be stolen away by Squires. Squires now kicks out the Maddox Franklin. Drives the baseline. Picks up his dribble. And his pass is intercepted by TJ Gobble. 9th turnover by the Falcons. Stevenson now over to Luke Maddox. He crosses the timeline now to Boswell. Boswell. Bedford in the corner will dribble out to the wing. He'll try an NBA range 3. Front iron, no. And the rebound. And it's going to be a holding call against Alex Bedford. Actually, I said that goes on.
He called that
on Squires. Okay. I didn't think that was possible as Wiseman checks in. All right. Stevenson with it. The web of confusion continues as Max now over to Bedford. Blake Long into the game as TJ Gobble is checked out. Stevenson kicks out to Bedford. Now to Boswell. Tries a bounce pass, and that's deflected into the hands of Maddox Franklin. 7th turnover by the Wildcats. 3rd in this quarter alone. Reese Smith picks up his dribble. Now to Max Franklin. Back to Smith. He'll bring it out to the Lincoln County logo. Hands over to Mullins. Mullins now to Carter. Carter tries to throw that one in. Intercepted by Boswell. Boswell racing the other way to Stevenson in the corner. NBA range 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Maddox Franklin.
Started out cold this second half.
Both teams have. Lawrence County has missed 7 shots, and Lincoln County has missed 3. Wiseman dribbling, picks up his dribble, and that one's tipped away by Boswell. And Smith comes up with it, then crosses the timeline. Over to Wiseman. Wiseman picks up his dribble again, gets it into Mullins. Mullins now to Carter, kicks out to Franklin. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound, Luke Maddox. Max the other way. Now over to Stevenson at the left wing. Now to Blake Long. Kicks out to Maddox. Swings over to Bedford. Drives the baseline. Runner up. No. Rebound Blake Long. Off the glass and in. Ninth offensive rebound. 8th second chance point. Long with 3 points. Leads out to 12. His first shot hit by either side here in the second half. Smith now out to Mullins. Mullins dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Now to Smith. Smith will dribble back out the logo. Trap comes on by Lawrence County. That one's deflected in the hands of Stevenson. Now to Boswell. Tough runner. Up and in. His first points of the game. Lawrence County now with 11 points off 11 Lincoln County turnovers. Mark Cornelius going to call a timeout here for Lincoln County. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. No, full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Lincoln County, Lawrence County on the 4-0 run here to start the third quarter. They lead at 36-22. Smith now here to Maddox Franklin. And his pass is knocked out of bounds by Logan Boswell. Brady Wiseman taken out in front of his now sitting down student section. 3:15 remaining here in the third. Smith across the timeline. Now gets it in to Kelly. Kelly just checked in. Now to Wiseman over to Smith. Smith back to Wiseman. Now to Smith. Smith picks up his dribble. Now gets it into Kelly. Kicks out to Franklin. Franklin will try another three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Alex Bedford. Bedford has been everywhere here. He's now got 8 rebounds. The other way, Drake Osborne off the glass and in. His first points leads out to 16 at 38-22. 2:45 remaining in the third, a 16-point Wildcat lead. Then Wiseman loses it, regains possession. Now to Smith. Back to Wiseman. Back to Smith. Lawrence County looks a 1-3-1 kind of a matchup zone. And Boswell unfortunately picks up the foul there. He did reach in a little too far. Picks up his third. First team foul for the Wildcats as Stevenson and Maddox set the check back in. Checking out will be Logan Boswell and Alex Bedford.
It's a little aggressive.
Wiseman is out. Hudson Swinford is in here. Mullins drives. Goes up, and he's fouled. I think they're saying it's on the floor. It's going to bring on Blake Long. It's his third. Now coming in, Kenny Squires. He will check in for Reese Smith. Squires will take it out to the right of his own basket. Bounce pass into Thompson. That one's up, and he's fouled. That will go on T.J. Gobble. Thompson will go to the line here to shoot 2. Looking for his first point of the game. Falcons 5 of 7 from the line in the first half. The first free throw here in the second. First shot off the front iron, no. Bedford back in the game. Long is out. Next free throw from Thompson. Off the front arm. Friendly bouncing in for his first point. Jack Massey into the game. Maddox Franklin is out quickly. Other way with it. Drake Osborne picks up his dribble. Now over to Maddox. Luke Maddox trying to get out of the double team over to Jacabri Stevenson. Has it here at the right wing. Back to Maddox at the Lincoln County logo to Drake Osborne. Osborne now kicks out to Jacabri Stevenson. Now kicks here to Bedford. Bedford at the free throw line. Out to Maddox. Fakes a 3, drives. Kicks out to Bedford. Bedford picks up his dribble. Now to Gobble. Gobble fights through traffic. Picks up his dribble. Now out to Bedford. Gets a screen from Gobble. Now gets it out to Maddox. Now here to Bedford at the right wing. And he'll be fouled here by Squires. Kenny picks up his second, team's third. Kind of quiet in here.
It went really quiet. Both sides.
They quit giving out the Little Caesars pizza in the student section.
They still didn't bring us a piece.
No, I gave them the signal, and they just didn't send it over. Bedford with it. Now kicks out the Max, swings over to Osborne. Osborne now to Stevenson. Cabry drives, kicks out to Osborne. Now back out to Maddox. Minute 20 left here in the third, and they're just kind of content here, just milking the clock here with a 15-point lead. Now to Stevenson. Here comes the pressure from Lincoln County. Cabry, long pass. Bedford found it. Almost like a back shoulder throw in football. Stevenson with it, drives, kicks out to Maddox, and he'll get a slow, robotic offensive foul. That's one of the slowest offensive fouls I've ever seen.
I think he was actually going to try to call a blocking foul, but he just decided, nah.
Should have called nothing.
Right.
Eighth team foul, eighth turnover against Lawrence County, their 15th foul. Minute left here in the third. Jack Massey with it. Gets it across the timeline. Over to Jackson Mullins, now to Massey. Massey now to Thompson. Thompson gets it to Massey in the corner. He'll drive and throws it in to Thompson. Turnaround shot up and in. It's their first points off turnovers. Thompson with 3. The lead's down to 13. Bedford, 30 seconds left here in the third. Hands over to Osborne. Now to Maddox at the logo. Double team coming, but he dribbles out of it. 25 seconds left. Now to Bedford. Bedford wide open as Gobble on the low block. Powers his way up with the left hand and in. He's got 6, leads out to 15 once again with 10 seconds left in the third. Massey across the timeline, dribbles. Pull-up jumper, no. Rebounds into the hands of Alex Bedford. Bedford coming the other way. Shot at the buzzer. In! Alex Bedford with 5. The lead is out to 17. Lawrence County, as the fans start to empty. Here in the gym, they lead it by 17. We'll have the start of the fourth quarter. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here as we start the fourth quarter, Lawrence County will have the ball once again. They lead it by 17, 42-25. Outscored Lincoln County 10-3 there in the third quarter. Bedford now over to Stevenson, back to Bedford. Long pass to Blake Long, no pun intended. Now skip pass over to Stevenson at the other wing. Now to Bedford straight away, now to Long. Long fakes a 3 and gets his pass intercepted by Maddox Franklin. Franklin the other way, shot blocked by Bedford into the hands of Blake Long. Down low to Gobble.
Oh, yeah.
Gobble on the low block, right-handed no, gets his own rebound, and that one's knocked away by Franklin. Squires now to Smith. They reset the play here. Smith at the top of the key. Backs down defender. Now kicks it here to Squires. Thinks about a 3 drive, throws it down low to Thompson. Thompson shot up, no. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. I believe that's going to go on TJ Gobble. How long does it take to get his number, dude? He's 6'5". You can't miss him. His third, team 6. Goodness gracious.
I was down on the floor.
Carson Thompson here at the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. First shot and rattles home. Luke Maddox back in the game. TJ Gobble will check out. Max Franklin is out. And Jackson Mullins is in. Next shot, that one rattles home as well. Carter Hughes now in the game. Checking out will be Alex Bedford. Thompson out. And Logan Carter in. Blake Long with it, facing the press. He'll race the other way. Long pass to Carter Hughes. Hughes kicks out to Stevenson. His 3. Rattles out, no. Rebound Mullins. Mullins with now 5 rebounds. Lead is down to 15. Hands over to Smith. Smith drives, spins. Kicks to Mullins here in the corner. He'll drive the baseline, spins. Kicks out to Wiseman, now to Smith. He'll try 3, blocked by Boswell. Into the hands of Luke Maddox. Driving, Blake Long, runner up, and in. He's got 5. Lead is out to 17 again at 44-27. 6:20 remaining in the game. Smith now to Squires. Drives, kicks out here to Wiseman. Thinks about 3, pulls up. Long pass to Smith. Swings over to Mullins. Didn't take the 3. Throws it down low to Squires. His shot is up and in. His first points leads down to 15 again. Quickly the other way. Stevenson across the timeline off the pass from Maddox. Then he lobs it back to Maddox straight away. Now to Boswell. Over to Long at the top of the key. Has it at the nose of the Falcon. Now hands over to Boswell. Now to Maddox. Now to Stevenson. Bounce pass in the Long. Now over to Boswell, out to Stevenson. 5:40 remaining. Long with it. Fights through traffic. Fail. He was clearly fouled. And that's a rebound by Carter. Coming the other way with it. Squires layup up. No, rebound Maddox. Coming the other way. Stevenson, a bounce pass over to Long. Now to Maddox. His shot is up. I guess it's in. Yeah,
Which one's gonna?
Oh my Lord! Yeah, now they give him the AM1. Oh, good. Well, now there's plenty of subs. They got to let him in, and that goes on Carter, I think. Who knows at this point? Alex Bedford, Blake Long out.
Stevenson
is out.
Gobble checked in.
And Gobble checked in. Squires and Wiseman out on the other end. And Luke hits the free throw. Gets the AM1. He's got 9 points. Carter is out as well. Swinford is in. Max Franklin back in the game. Mullins now to Smith. Smith inside here to Kelly. Kelly layup up and in. Coming the other way. Boswell now to Bedford. Over to Maddox. Maddox drives, and we get a foul called on Kelly. Holding there on. Now we have another sub. It's going to be Carter, who just came out. Now we'll come back in. And Kelly will check out. 4:52 remaining in the game. Lawrence County up 16. Bedford takes out to the left of the basket. And lobs it in for Logan Boswell. Now over to TJ Gobble. Now to Bedford here at the left wing. Over to Maddox. Maddox drives in the paint. Kicks out to Bedford. In the corner for 3. Nothing but net. Huge shot there for Alex Bedford. Lead is now out to 19 at 50-31. Swinford with it. Now back to Smith. Smith over to Mullins. Now to Franklin. He'll try corner 3. Off the front arm. No. Rebound by Bedford. Bedford racing the other way. He's now got 10 rebounds. Now hands it over to Maddox. Maddox dribbles. Has it here at the top of the key. He'll drive, kick out to Carter Hughes. Hughes into the paint. Now dishes to Gobble, and offensive foul against Carter Hughes. So Carter's going to pick up his first foul. A lot of subs now coming into the game here.
Number 44 is checking in.
Don't know who that is. Is
Bryant Maddox.
Carter Mullins.
Number 32. Hayden Swinford.
Yep, Hayden Swinford, yep, he's back in the game. Just a lot of subs, and that pass went to nobody, goes out of bounds. 12th turnover now by Lincoln County. Subs now coming in. Blake Long, Ja'Cabry Stevenson for Lawrence County. Checking out is Logan Boswell and Carter Hughes. Luke Maddox with it here, 3:50 remaining in the game. Wildcats up 19. Dribbles to his right, guarded here by Swinford, hands over to Stevenson. Now to Bedford. Bedford now dribbles, drives to the baseline, now kicks out to TJ Gobble, over to Luke Maddox. Maddox now to Bedford. He'll try another corner three. Rattles home. He's in the double figures with 11. He's got a double-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds. They lead by 22. Smith pass tipped into the hands of Maddox, and then that one's lost by Bedford. Bedford misses. Blake Long with the rebound. Shot up, in, and he's fouled. That will go on Bryant Maddox. Swinford will check out. Wilkie Pack will check in. The M1 rattles in and out, then back in. Gets the M1 to go through. Luke Maddox checks in. Colton Tucker will check out here. Will check in. Luke Maddox checks out. Colton Tucker checks in. A lot of subs here to keep track of. Reese Smith with it here. Facing looks like a 2-3 zone. Bounce pass into Kelly. Throws it down low. Nice pass. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes up. TJ Gobble. Ja'Cabry Stevenson with it now. Throws it in the Gobble. Spins right in a hook shot. In, and he's fouled. TJ with 8. It's going to go against Pack. That's his first, team 7. Subs coming in. Got Wes Brewer, Braden Fields, Long and Stevenson will check out. Got another sub will come in if TJ can hit the M1. Shot on its way off the front iron, no. Rebound Kelly. Bring it the other way is Smith. Smith drives, shot up, no, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Go on Gobble. He'll pick up his 4th, team's 8th. Pair of free throws coming up here for Reese Smith. 5 points so far tonight. Falcons 8 of 11 from the line. 2:22 remaining. 27-point Wildcat lead. First shot on its way. Back iron and in. We got LeBrian Morgan.
Aiden Stevenson.
Aiden Stevens in. Checking out is
TJ and Alex.
TJ and Alex. Misses the second one. Fields with it. Hands over to Stevens. Stevens drives into the paint. Runner up. And nothing but net. What a shot by Aiden Stevens. Lawrence County leads it by 28. 2 minutes left in the game. That one almost hit one of the lights in this really-eyed gym. Smith with it now for the Falcons. Having in is Haas. Now to Maddox. Now to Haas. And he kicks out to Maddox. Ryan Maddox with it at the top of the key. Minute 40 left. Reese Smith drives. Tough shot up, and he's fouled. Don't know who's on LeBron Morgan. That's his first, team's ninth. Pair of free throws coming up for Reese Smith. First shot on its way and rattles home. Subs will come in for the Wildcats. You got Blake Taylor and Jack Marston. Checking out is Wes Brewer and Colton Tucker. Next free throw on its way, off the back iron, no. And an offensive rebound by Pack, and he goes up, and he's fouled. That's going to go on Jack Marston, his first, team's 10th. Lincoln County shooting 2 free throws on every foul from here on out, and with this crew, that's probably going to be every 5 seconds. Pack hits the front iron, no good.
They do get whistle happy.
It's like if they get a certain amount of whistles, they get like a free icy at the local speedway down the road. Is that what it is?
I guess.
Stevens with it across the top left for the Wildcats. Oh, that's Morgan terrible. Now over the field. Hands it over to Blake Taylor. Taylor with it at the top of the key, crosses over, drives, kicks out to Fields. Fields now will bring it out to the Lincoln County logo. Now over to Morgan. Morgan into the paint, kicks out now to Taylor. Oh, I thought he double dribbled there, but he didn't. Good thing. One time they swallowed the whistle for the right reason. Morgan now out to, Taylor now to Morgan. He backs his defender down, loses it. And unfortunately, 21 there. Haas stepped out of bounds. Tucker and Brewer back in. Fields and Morgan out. 56 seconds remaining. Tucker now to Taylor. Here to Brewer in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, no. And Jack Marston can't come up with the rebound. Now 3 on the other way. Maddox, no. And offensive rebound, Kelly. Then off the glass goes Bryant. 30 seconds left. Stevens across the timeline for the Wildcats. 24-point lead now over to Taylor. Taylor drives, kicks out to Stevens. Stevens drives. He's quadruple teamed, but gets the ball back over to Brewer. Brewer now kicks out to Tucker. 15 seconds left. He spins. Now to Taylor. Taylor's going to try a 3. Back iron, no. And a rebound will come up as Pack. 5 seconds left now. Smith. Here to Haas. He'll try a 3. No. And rebound to nobody, and that will be the end of the game. Lawrence County going to improve to 21-5 overall, 5-3 within the district. Lincoln County drops to 4-18 overall, 1-7 within the district. Take a look at the leading scores. Alex Bedford at 11, Jacabri Stevenson with 10, TJ Gobble, Blake Long, Carter Hughes each with 8, Luke Maddox with 9 for the Wildcats. On the other side for the Falcons, Reese Smith had 7, and he led all scorers from there. So, Dusty Kaiser, final thoughts here on tonight's game.
2 big wins for our teams. We needed them going on into the district. I think our girls, they proved a whole lot, and our boys, they finished finally, so I'm proud of them. We got tomorrow night at the Ralph.
Big one tomorrow night against Marshall County. Lawrence County, if they want to get that 2 seed, got to knock off the Tigers tomorrow night at home, and then they got to go to Spring Hill and pick up a win there. So busy week here for the Wildcats. We'll have that game tomorrow night from the Ralph. Dusty Kaiser and myself, Ben and Sarah Luna will be up in the South. But for now, for Dusty Kaiser, for producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
This is the X Sports Network.